Hey, what's up YouTube? This is EV and this is just a video about Super Smash Brothers. And basically what they did was, I think maybe last month, they opened up a fighter ballot. And basically what this is you get to pick what character you want in Smash Brothers. And if he gets enough votes, he or she gets enough votes, then that character will be added to Smash Brothers. Um, but the only catch is that it has to be a video game character. So Shrek cannot be in Super Smash Brothers. Thank you. But either way, you got people like Goku, what's it, Ryu from Street Fighter, a bunch of characters such as like, what was it, one of the Melee characters, Roy, um, and you got like you have many characters that just many people are just like, wow, this is limitless. So, except Shrek. But, my character that I want to see the most is the one, the only Freddy Fazbear. And this is the reason why, this video is just the reason why I want him to be in there and how I think he would work in Super Smash Brothers. So, first of all, the reason he would needs to be in there, he's an iconic character. He's like the face of horror games right now. And I mean, Outlast of course is like a much more professional game. But like Freddy Fazbear is just like the face of horror right now. Like anyone, any game you see, you like Slender used to be. Slender, like the Slender games used to be like, oh, that's like the most known horror game in the entire world of existence. But now it's Freddy. It's Five Nights at Freddy's, and of course Freddy Fazbear is the mascot of it, so he is most known. So he's part of a very fast-growing fan base, like probably one of the world's fastest growing fan base. But he's just a really cool character. To have in the game would be really cool, and I feel like it would make a lot of fans happy. So here, without further ado, here is what he would do. Basically, Freddy would be a heavyweight, powerful fighter. Relies on the ability to scream, because that's what he does in the games. Also, he would summon his animatronic buddies, his Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy for his moves, and his special moves. So I'll explain that once I get to it, but basically, another thing he could do is stuff fighters in suits. And like basically that's a pretty cool thing, because that's what he does in his games. He stuffs people into Freddy suits. And that would make sense for like a grabbing move. It would just make sense. It just really would. So another thing is that for like statistics wise, he would be pretty bulky. I mean, he's a pretty big animatronic. Like he's pretty big, if I'm correct. Because I mean, like he compared him to a doorway in Final Fantasy 2, and he was well over the height of the doorway. So he's pretty big. All the original animatronics are, but he's like Ganondorf tall. He would be a more heavyweight character, like I said. About as powerful, maybe around Donkey Kong range. He'd be kind of hard to throw off the stage or knock off. He'd take quite a bit of health. Not as much as Bowser, to say, but as much as a pretty average amount of heavyweights. The thing is that he would lack is his attack speed. His attack speed would be rather slow, because in the games, whenever he's in your office, whether you run out of time and it's not 6 a.m. yet, and the power goes out, or whether he just sneaks into your office through the door, he has a random time, and most of the time he takes his time to kill you. That's why I think his attack speed should be slow, because he takes his time killing you. Another thing would be like he has a slow base speed, so he's not really fast. He's just like, you know, the basic heavyweight character. But the thing is that I think would make him very interesting is this special little characteristic here of him. A special thing that would make him like be used rather than just another, like, for instance, Ike. Ike is a simple heavyweight character that smashes people. That's pretty much all Ike does. He has nothing really unique compared to all the other characters, because he just uses his sword. That's all he uses. Unlike Mario, who uses like Fireball, Cape, Flood. He does like a lot of little special things. But Ike does not. Here's what I'm thinking, and it's kind of like Lucario, but in Five Nights at Freddy's, the original game, and all the games, I guess, he gets to your office. He starts going at night 3 in the first game, and so I'm basing off of the first game, and so he gets into your office kind of slowly at the third night. So that's the first time he's active, and as the nights progress, he gets faster. So I'm thinking of this. It's kind of like Lucario. The more damage he takes, the faster he gets, and it doubles his speed by the end of it, and after he maxes out at 100% damage. And so this would not be broken because, for one thing, he starts off slow. So that's your time to go in there and try and get him. Plus, he does get faster after a while, but that still doesn't mean his attack speed goes up. So he's still going to be a slow attacker, but he's just going to be faster running around and in the air and stuff. So, basically, whenever he takes 100% damage, like I said, he doubles the speed. And much like the games, he gets faster as nights go on, so a little more custom, a little cooler is that a special counter, much like Little Mac's KO, it would show up at the bottom, and it would start at, when he was at 0%, it would show a 12 a.m. Counter at the bottom, and it would keep rising until he gets to 100% and beyond, which would reach 5 a.m. And so after getting KO'd, however, a cool thing that I thought of would be that his counter changes to 6 a.m., signifying that he has lost the night, or as Smash Brothers would say, the fight. His standard standard like A button attacking, just punching, like the little punch combo everyone does, would be he throws out like your standard punch, then like a second punch. Then I thought he's an animatronic. He can spin around kind of like Rob since he's a robot. So his upper body spins around, dealing multiple hits, and he ends with an uppercut, much like Rob's B sideways. So he would kind of get the spinning thing from Rob, but that's pretty much. I mean, he's a robot. I mean, he can do that. Not many characters can do that, so it'd make him still unique. Though it's kind of like Rob, it's still unique because that would make only 2 of them that could do that really good. Air attacks. His air attacks pretty much be him. Just by pressing A in the air, he just spins his upper body in around like a circle like he does in his punch combo move. Pressing forward in air would cause him to bite the opponent forward, since, the whole bite of 87 thing. Though it's not proven that he did it, the bite of 87 is still a thing that a lot of people think he did, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's going to be doing a lot of biting. So, bites forward. If you press backwards while in air, he'll bite backward. He'll just turn around to bite. Down, of course, he'll just bite down, doing like a meteor smash, I guess. And of course, up, he would bite it up as well. His strong attacks would be much more forceful punches and kicks. And these will be much faster than the smash moves, but less powerful. That's because most strong moves, and by most I mean all of them, aren't as powerful as the smashes. So they're just little things you can do. His dash, I would say he would jump towards you. Like sort of like how Foxy does. He just jumps towards you and falls down, and it takes him a little while to get up. If he misses, if he hits, he still falls down. He has to get up, but if you miss it, it's crucial to hit it because you'll be stopped for a little bit. Next would be his smash attacks, and for this I have a little idea that would say he uses his most, I guess, iconic thing. His screaming, and that's what he would do. His smash attacks would be rather decent range for him to be screaming. However, of course, the closer he is to the opponent, the more damage he does. So his smash attacks, screaming forward, screaming upward, and then whenever he goes down, he screams to the right and then to the left very quickly. It's kind of like how Falcon kicks forward and then back. Same thing with Ganondorf. It hits in both directions. So. Next, the grabbing, like I said, would be stuffing people into a suit, and he just throw the suit anywhere and they'd fly out of it, or the suit would just poof away. Special moves, and this is what I'm talking about, summoning the other animatronics. Now, I know some people would probably, some people would want like the different skins to be the different characters, such you could change the skin to Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, and you can do all of that, but really what I think would be good is if, like, Freddy, just his whole costume just changed color. Like, you have red, green, blue, purple for the purple Freddy, maybe gold, because, I mean, gold would, I mean, it's kind of like, what is it? Charizard, where he changes colors. Even though he doesn't have those colors in game, I mean, the Smash Brothers makes it, so that's how I think his color change will be, rather than changing the skins to Chica and all the toy animatronics. That just get too complicated. But here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking for special moves, though. His B move would be, I guess, biting, because that's pretty much what I would think of. Kind of like how Wario bites. Just, just chops down on the opponent multiple times and then throws them out at the end. B sideways would be summoning Chica. And what she does is she throws her saucer with the cupcake on it. She throws it. The saucer hits opponents, doesn't do too much damage, but the cupcake, after a while, it falls off. And whenever it falls, it does pretty good damage. It's kind of like how the bowling ball is from the Villager. It falls down, it does pretty decent damage. Not by pretty decent, I mean it does tons of damage, but the cupcake would do decent damage and launch them. A decent amount for a special move. B up would be summoning Bonnie to jump super high from him. This can be used in air too. Basically, Bonnie jumps super high and Freddy teleports to where Bonnie leaps afterwards. The B down would be summoning Foxy, and this is kind of like how the summoning characters works in this game, because it does it. Zelda does it. She summons a little fighter swordsman shadow thing. I don't know what's called. Forgive me, the Zelda fans. But either way, that's what this would be like. He summons Foxy, and the longer you charge up the move, you can send Foxy tackling, like jumping and tackling your opponent farther and doing more damage. But and then after that, Foxy would fall down and then poof away. That's basically the special moves ideas I have. I mean, it's hard to make a character from complete scratch since Freddy is not a fighter. He's just a scare. He just jump scares the players. So there's not really much fighting. There's no fighting in the game. So that's basically, I have to make up everything from scratch. And so that's about as original as I can get. Next is his Final Smash, and a lot of thought went into this. And aside, this feels good enough for to be a Final Smash. It feels right. Freddy, what he does is he swings an extra Freddy Fazbear suit at nearby opponents, and anyone caught within this suit, anyone who gets hit by the suit, gets stuffed inside. And then a cutscene opens up, and it shows them in the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 office, and it's dark. So if you know what that means that Freddy is about to get you. And at this point, I think it'd be a good idea to show all the original characters, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Freddy do a jump scare at the opponents. It just shows the original cutscenes from them. I think that'd be really cool. And then finally, Golden Freddy finishes the Final Smash off and would do massive damage and launches to any opponents that get caught in it. So that's basically my idea for Freddy and Smash Brothers. If you like it, make sure you leave a like in the video. If you're new to my channel, though, I do a lot of video game Let's Plays. Team Fortress 2, horror games, a bunch of crazy stuff. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.